Hi guys, welcome back, and we will continue today with our arms lesson. So, I promised you in the past we will do more arms, and that's what it is. We will do it a little bit more in Latin style, but it will be still great for you smooth, because we still will use the same ideas, but we will exaggerate it even more in Latin. So let's go ahead and start it. First thing, I want you to understand that when we're using our arms, it's not just the arm, it's always connected to our upper part. So our rib cage and our back needs to be engaged a lot to moving our arms. So please, if you did not watch the previous videos about your body exercise for upper part, what we did here, rotation, all of it will be great before you will dive into this one. So what we will do right now, we will do simple exercise, bringing our arms, both arms to the side, forward, turn them and go back. So your elbows will pass your body and your hands will be closer to your rib cage. Then you will open it to the side, forward and pull them back. Okay, we'll come closer, stretch it all the way forward. Again, lead your arm with the top of the hand and then turn them upside down and pull it back. And when you're pulling your elbows back, I really need you to engage your spine, your back muscles, so your arms coming in, your shoulders open and your back works. Now when you're opening your arms, open with your elbows out, wrist continues, now you're going forward, turn and pull it back, open with your elbows but keep your shoulders down. Pull it in, out, in, out, in, out. Okay? So what I want you to feel that your shoulder blades still staying down, that your center of gravity stays between 2 feet, you're very grounded, very strong on the floor, and then your arms moving still by using your sides and your back muscles. Okay, so let's do one more time. Open your arms to the side, bring straight forward, pull them back, open with your elbows, but hold your shoulders down in this moment. It's very stiff over there, so please be careful with this side. Don't go here, okay? Shoulders back, now keep them in the same spot. Keep your shoulders back and just your elbows. Make sure that your rib cage stays forward, so you're not doing this or this. Keep your rib cage forward. You can start doing it with changing your hips, settling one leg or the other. Very good. So we will continue. Next, what we will do, we will bring our arms forward, but we will bend them instead of keeping it straight. So we'll just bend right here in front, but what is important to see this distance so that your hand does not come into your body. You are starting rotation in your biceps, you're turning it in your biceps, bring your elbow and then wrist. Now in order to open, I will use my sides, my back muscle, it will go forward and my elbow will go back. So same thing what we did with this first exercise, but here I want you to engage your body even more and turn it in opposite direction even more. And then from this position your elbow goes again to the side without any shoulder action, just your hand. So one more time, bend, and you see when I'm bending my elbow, my side goes in opposite direction. So hip and elbow moves away from each other. Now we'll change it, bring it to the side, bend forward, change it, bring it to the side and forward, change it, bring it to the side and forward. So feel this transition that you're squeezing your back muscles when you're doing this. Here. Rotation in your hips, but your shoulders will stay straight because you have this resistance between your hips and your elbow. Hip, elbow going in opposite direction, but in the same time. So my shoulders do not move. Now when I'm opening, it goes my elbow and then wrist. hips, creating rotation in your back, and that brings your arm. Hips, creating rotation in your back, and that's what brings your arm. Hips, arm. Hips, side, arm. Hips, back muscles, arm. Hips, back muscles, arm. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. Opposite position from your hips. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, same thing with opposite arm. So we'll go forward. Same idea, elbow and hip far away from each other. So create that squeezing inside your body. Squeeze, turn your back muscles. Yeah, you need to create this contra body movement inside of your back. Now, when you're changing your hips, your elbows go back. So hip, right hip is in front, right arm is back. Now you're changing it, bring in, sorry, we'll bend elbow and back. Go with your shoulder back, open your elbow, wrist, turn your hip, and this action right here, that's what brings your arm. Changing. Let's go to the side neutral, and now look, I'm going to my hip, and that creates rotation in my biceps right here. Rotation. Rotation. So I'm turning my hip, this side squeezing, and my biceps turn my arm, and that's what creates bending. And then I just bring that arm in front of myself. Now rotation hips, push your elbow back, go to the side neutral for a split second, stop there just for you to practice again that rotation. Rotation in your hip, rotation in your biceps, and rotation in your hand, and then bring it in. Change, straight, rotation. Change, straight, rotation. Change, straight, rotation. Great, so that was one arm at a time. Now we have to do 2 arms. Yeah, that's when the fun begins. So what is important? Before we all think about arms, make sure that you're in the right position, that your spine is strong, that your tailbone is not sticking out, it goes straight down, that your core is engaged, your rib cage is forward, shoulders open. So you have nice strong body position. Keep that resistance to the floor like we talked in the previous lessons, and resist with your upper part up. So you're strong and compact in your body. I don't want to feel that my arms so far away from my body so it will take me forever to bring them together. I want to feel more compact in Latin. Bring everything inside. Keep it close to the center and my shoulders as well with the shoulder blades. Okay, so we are in this position, nice and strong. Now I'm sitting in one hip. And like we talked earlier, the hip rotation, that's what dictates our arm movement. So if this hip goes back, it creates rotation in my elbow and brings this arm. Opposite arm stays straight. Now we will switch. And we'll start rotation in our hips. It's creating rotation in our left biceps. And we're getting into this position. And again, start in your hips. Now right hips turns, right biceps turns, and we're reaching this position. So while one arm turning, if all your attention on this side, while this turns, the right side will just release and go back to neutral. Now all attention on your right side and release your left side and keep it straight. Now left hip, left biceps, change, and change, change, and change. So feel that squeeze in your body. I hope you can see that my shirt is really wrinkly in this position because I'm stretching, squeezing it so much, and I'm stretching opposite side. Now I'm changing, change, and change, and change, and change, and change, and change. So come back to the neutral with a free arm, keep it just straight to the side, but rotation will create extra stretch in this line. Keep your armpit open and feel it stretch. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good, guys. So, next thing what we will do, one more exercise, actually not exercise, I'm going straight to the movement into New Yorker position. We all do have it, crossovers, New Yorkers, so I want you to have just an example of what we have done right now, how we can use it. Okay? So when you will open this arm to New York position, I will have opposite leg in front. So if my left arm goes up, my right leg is in front. Okay? I will go back this way. Okay, so let's talk about how we accomplish this look. I'm creating rotation in my body, and this arm, what will happen here, it will do a small circle. My elbows in, what we had. Now I will turn my body, and my arm will open in the end, and come back. Open, and come back. So we had this look. Now from this position, what we will do, I'm turning everything, including my arms. So it goes just simply with my body, so you don't need to open your arm before. Turn, and then use your arm to turn it back, and engage a very strong wrist to place it and finish that position sharp. And come back, and open, and come back, and open, and come back. So it's all about coordinating your rotation, and the last, straightening my knee with the elbow, that's what you want to match. And stop. And stop. Position can be diagonally, can be lower. To the side, you can do to the side, but then your body going very straight, so please make sure even if it's to the side, you still have dimension with your body rotation. Okay, and let's do same thing but on the opposite side. So your right arm will bend, turn your body, step forward and open the wrist. One more time, open. And again, body rotation, arm doing a small circle here and opening all the way there. And again, 2. And again, 2. And again, 2. Time. Okay guys, that was an example, so you can practice and do other things. Next time we will dive in even more into our arm action. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next lesson. Bye.